Chapter 1. The Archivist. The dust was everywhere. It lay in a thick, gray carpet on every shelf, coated the boxes of documents and hung in the air, shimmering in the weak light of the single lamp suspended over the desk. The young archivist, Anya, inhaled and immediately coughed, covering her mouth with her sleeve. She had been assigned to the deepest, most forgotten department of the Central State Archive, a place where, according to rumor, they stored everything that was too strange or too inconvenient for official history. Her task was to catalog an old collection of video materials. The boxes of tapes were unlabeled, just gray cardboard boxes covered in the same ubiquitous dust. Anya walked over to a shelf, carefully took down one of the boxes, and inside she found several film reels that looked like old home videos. Her superiors had warned her that they might just be outdated recordings of no value. But as she would soon find out, that wasn't the case. Chapter 2. The Tapes. Anya brought one of the reels to the only working projector in the room. It was old and clunky, but after a few attempts, she managed to get it running. A black and white film rattled onto the screen. At first, it looked like a normal family video. A fuzzy, shaky picture, kids running in the yard, a woman laughing, a man waving at the camera. Nothing out of the ordinary. But after a couple of minutes, something flickered in the corner of the frame. Anya rewound the tape, looking closely. It looked like a shadow, but it moved too fast and too unnaturally, as if it were gliding over the ground without touching it. She dismissed it as a defect in the film, which was a logical conclusion. But on the next tape, where the family was relaxing on the beach, the figure appeared again. Now it stood at the very edge of the frame, tall and thin, its long arms hanging down almost to its knees. Its head was tilted, and it seemed to be watching the scene unfold. No one in the frame noticed it, and that was the most terrifying part. Anya felt a shiver run down her spine. She couldn't tear her eyes away from the projector.
Chapter 3. Something in the Frame. Anya couldn't sleep that night. The image from the film was seared into her mind. The next day, she returned to the archive, feeling more anxious than ever. She took the next reel. This one was filmed inside a house. The camera moved slowly through the rooms, as if someone were simply filming their home. In the kitchen, in the bedroom, in the living room. In every frame, Anya now saw it. The figure was clearer, but still distorted. Its face was blurred and its movements were unnatural. It stood behind a door, peeked out from around a corner, hid under a bed. And this time, Anya was sure that the figure wasn't just present in the frame. It was looking directly at the camera. It was looking at Anya. The room grew cold, very cold. Anya turned around, but there was nothing behind her but dusty shelves. Yet she now felt that she wasn't alone. A creak in the far corner made her jump. It was just the old floorboards, but the feeling of being watched wouldn't go away. Chapter 4. The Camera is Watching Me. With trembling hands, Anya pressed the pause button. The projector stopped, but the image remained on the screen. The figure, now in full view, stared at her. Then, slowly, it raised its hand. The hand wasn't human. It was long, thin, and ended in something that resembled a joint. The figure seemed to be pointing at something. Anya followed the direction of its finger on the screen, and her heart skipped a beat. The figure was pointing at the projector. At that very moment, the lamp in the projector began to flicker. The image on the screen wavered, filled with static and noise. The projector let out a piercing squeal, and its lamp went out. But on the screen, in the complete darkness, Anya saw only a pair of bright, flickering eyes. They weren't on the tape. They were right in front of her, as if the camera that had once filmed those videos had now become its eyes, and the thing that was hiding in the frame was now looking at her from the darkness. She rushed to the door, but the lock wouldn't budge. That's when she understood. She wasn't alone anymore.